So hello there, this is Satvik Das aka Artapprint, welcoming you to the second part of the video. In this video we are gonna talk and discuss about UI, tools, functionalities and the recent tabs that will enhance your productivity 10x or maybe 100x, 1000x. It depends on how you use it. Okay, so let's not waste any time and dive into the topic. Now each section of this UI is separated into panels. These panels are resizable and can be dragged to fit your ease, and can also be used to change into something that you want them to be. To do that, simply click the drop down, select the type of editor you need. You can create a panel by simply right clicking on it and then left clicking at the position of the screen you desire. To delete a window, right click on the boundary again, join area and drag either of the side to merge it. Addition to this, Blender also provides different workspace you can choose from the tabs above according to your requirement. Generally, this primary editor is what you need to look up to for now, the layout tab. Here, if you move your eyes up to the toolbox, this includes select box, move, rotate and scale. The 3D cursor, aka your white and red circle, is the entry point of your new object and can be used as a reference for pivoting. To place it anywhere in the scene, simply left click on the place you want it to be and recenter by pressing Shift S and then cursor to the world origin. The next one we come to is Move tool. Selecting it, you'll observe ray indicators appearing, which you can click and drag to make changes with the object's position to any direction you want. For hotkey users, simply press G. You'll observe that your cube is glued to the cursor. Simply left click onto your desired position to enable the changes. You can also apply constraints like G plus Y to move it only along the Y axis, and left click to ensure your position. To be more specific with your movement, press G plus Y plus 2 in your numpad or G plus Y plus 4 in your numpad to move the cube to the respective units you want. Next, the scale tool will help you to scale the object. For hotkey users, press S to scale evenly, or to apply constraints, simply press S plus X or S plus Y to scale it in the X and Y direction respectively. So once you are done scaling, press the left cursor to enable your changes. The next tool you see is for rotation. To enable rotation, simply go by pressing R and press your desired constraints. Here I just want to press Z, then 45 and left click. This will rotate the cube above the Z axis with 45 degrees. That's it for the tools portion as of now. Now this timeline below is to show the playback review of your animation. You can zoom in and out the view by your cursor wheel. Click and hold the middle mouse button to drag. You can manipulate keyframes and set the starting and the ending value. We'll talk about this later. For now, just forget that it's even existing because you don't need a tinge of them in the beginning sessions of modeling. Here in the right side, this window is assigned to the Properties panel. This first tab represents the currently selected tool in your viewport. This camera icon is your render tab. This allows you to change render engine specific properties, sampling and other properties that will define your end result. That's basically your rendered image. The next one is a printer, which contains all your output settings, resolution, frame rates, file path, file type and much more. The next one we have with us is the general scene tab. This tab has other features that will affect your scene like your camera, units and rigid body settings. Then comes this globe icon, in other words the world tab. This includes properties of your domain, that is the background of your scene, the color and its strength, which will help you to determine the environment of your 3D viewport. You can also tweak your lighting and can also add HDRIs to give your scene a realistic touch when rendered. If we select the cube and move into the next tab, we'll get to see some basic informations about its location, rotation and scale values, which can also be tweaked. You can also specify parent-child relationship, the collection it belongs to, and the visibility of the object. Then this tab. It's one of the most used tab in Blender for me. It's known as the Modifier tab, represented by this wrench icon. It allows you to apply your skills and use modifiers that manipulates your object using predefined modifiers. For me, it reduces tons of hard work by just simple clicks. The next one is a particle tab, like three connected anchor points joined to each other. In here, you can create your particle system and add them to your object to which you want to apply. The next is a physics tab, which looks like an orbiting planet. It has several physics manipulators that include stimulation and constraints, which will give your object a characteristic of cloth, smoke, fluid, rigid body, and many more. The next important tab is your material tab, where you can preview how your object is textured, shaded, colored, control its roughness and metallic value, and many more. I guess these two videos did justice to your Blender introduction and the know-how process. Okay, so that's it for this video. These two videos were about the navigation and the user interface. Once clearly explained and introduced to them, I guess it becomes much easier for you and all of us to interact with Blender, especially the beginners. So if you face any problem, don't hesitate to ask me in the comments below. I'll be active there. And till then, practice these exercises and controls over your cursor and keyboard, and especially the hotkeys, because you're gonna need them along this way in the journey of Blender. Uh, yeah, that's it for today. I don't want to waste much of your time, and till then, take care. So yeah, bye.